Most people think blood types are simple, a B, A, B, or O. But reality is far more complex. One of the best-known rare blood types is the Bombay blood type, also known as O. It occurs in roughly 1 out of every 10,000 people in India. People with Bombay blood lack the H antigen, which forms the foundation of the entire ABO blood system. Because of this, they can only receive blood from other Bombay blood donors. Just like Rh null, compatibility becomes an enormous challenge. Another fascinating example is the Duffy null blood type. This blood type is more common among people of West African ancestry. What's remarkable is that it provides significant protection against one form of malaria. Scientists consider it one of the clearest examples of natural selection visible in human blood. These examples reveal something extraordinary. Blood is far more individual and complex than most people realize. The 4 letters we learn in school barely scratch the surface. Scientists are currently pursuing 2 major solutions. The first is synthetic blood. Artificial blood products could someday provide emergency transfusion options without relying on human donors. The second is universal donor blood. Researchers are investigating ways to genetically modify red blood cells and remove antigens entirely. If successful, it may become possible to create blood that is safe for virtually anyone. Both technologies remain years away from widespread use. But the goal is clear: a future where patients no longer face life-threatening shortages because of rare blood types. And a future where the 43 people with Rh null blood no longer carry the burden of being medically irreplaceable. 43 people. That's all it takes to remind us how remarkable human biology truly is, and how fragile it can be. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more fascinating stories about the human body and the science that keeps us alive. And next time, we'll explore the incredible organ that can completely regenerate itself. See you in the next video. Welcome back. Now let's talk about why Rh null has earned the nickname golden blood. And the reason goes far beyond its rarity. Why it's called golden blood. The term golden blood actually has 2 meanings. The first relates to its incredible medical value. Because Rh null red blood cells contain no Rh antigens, they can often be transfused to people with extremely rare Rh blood types. That makes Rh null donors extraordinarily valuable. In some cases, their blood can save patients who would otherwise have almost no compatible donor options. But there's another side to the story, and it's far more dangerous. If an Rh null person needs a blood transfusion, they can only receive blood from another Rh null donor. Standard blood is not safe. Their immune system can recognize foreign Rh antigens as threats and launch a powerful attack. The reaction can be severe. In some circumstances, it can even become fatal. Think about that for a moment. There are only 43 known Rh null individuals on Earth. If one of them suffers a major injury and requires an emergency transfusion, finding compatible blood can become an enormous challenge. A challenge unlike almost any other in modern medicine. The problem of being this rare. Because Rh null blood is so valuable, some known donors participate in highly organized donation programs. One donor has reportedly donated blood every 6 months, as frequently as medical guidelines safely allow. His blood is stored in specialized facilities across multiple countries. Some of those donations have already helped save lives. International blood banking networks have developed emergency protocols specifically for Rh null patients. When a compatible unit is needed, blood may be transported across international borders within hours. Yet despite these safeguards, the system remains fragile. It depends on the generosity and availability of fewer than 50 people worldwide, a tiny group carrying an enormous responsibility. And Rh null isn't the only blood type that challenges what we think we know about human biology. End of part 2. In the next part, we'll explore other astonishing rare blood types and the future technologies that may one day eliminate blood. You know your blood type, ABO, maybe AB. But there's a blood type so rare that scientists didn't know it existed until 1961. Fewer than 50 people in recorded medical history have ever been confirmed to have it. It's called Rh null. People who carry it are known as golden blood donors. And once you understand why, you'll never look at blood the same way again. Your blood type is determined by antigens, proteins, and sugars located on the surface of your red blood cells. Most people are familiar with the ABO system, A, B, AB, and O. But what many people don't realize is that the ABO system is only one of more than 43 blood group systems recognized internationally. One of the most important is the Rh system. The Rh system contains more than 60 different antigens. Most people carry at least some of them, but a tiny number of people carry none. Absolutely none. People with Rh null blood have 0 Rh antigens on their red blood cells. Their blood completely lacks the entire Rh system. In all of recorded medical history, this condition has only been confirmed in 43 people worldwide. That makes Rh null one of the rarest biological traits ever identified in humans. Rh null was first discovered in 1961. The discovery occurred when doctors analyzed the blood of an Aboriginal Australian woman. What they found shocked them. Every blood sample ever tested contained at least some Rh antigens. Her blood contained none. Scientists initially believed it was simply a bizarre genetic anomaly, something so unusual that it might never be seen again. But over time, additional cases began appearing, slowly, rarely, across different countries and populations around the world. Decade after decade, researchers continued identifying a handful of people with the same extraordinary characteristic. Today, the confirmed cases are scattered across multiple nations. What's remarkable is that Rh null individuals appear completely healthy. They live normal lives, they show no obvious symptoms, and most never know anything is unusual until they undergo testing. But everything changes when one of them needs a blood transfusion, and that's where the story becomes truly extraordinary. So why is it called golden blood? Because Rh null is a universal donor for anyone with a rare blood type within the Rh system. Its complete lack of Rh antigens means it won't be rejected by almost anyone with an Rh-based rare type. It's the ultimate backup. But there's a life-threatening catch. While they can give to many, Rh null individuals can only receive blood from other Rh null donors. With fewer than 10 active donors worldwide, a simple surgery or an unexpected accident quickly becomes a logistical nightmare. International cooperation is often the only way to save a life, flying blood across borders and oceans in a desperate race against time. This is the heavy price of carrying the most precious resource on Earth. It is a gift to humanity, but a burden to the owner. Scientists are still studying why Rh null exists and if there are more undiscovered types waiting in the billions of people on our planet. Next time you think about your blood type, remember the 43 people whose very existence redefined what we thought we knew about ourselves. The golden blood, a miracle of biology, a mystery of genetics, and a reminder of how unique we all truly are. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the rarest blood on Earth. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of the human body.